It's the roll up, it's the vibes, it's another logo talk. I want to give you guys some quick content coming off of a bye week. Today, I want to talk about the map and the roadmap to a top 5 class. Currently, the University of Florida is at number 9 on the 247 composite rankings. How do we get to a top 5 class? Before we get started, like, subscribe, share the channel, text your mom, your pops, let everybody know the roll up is covering everything Florida, FSU, and Miami. All right, let's get started. Currently, like I said, we're at the number 9 spot. Our blue chip ratio is 80%. Could be higher. I don't know. I'm not sure. But the last time I checked, which was like 3-4 days ago, we're at 80%. To get to a top 5 class, you got to land 5 stars. Can we beat out Bama, Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan, and those type of programs for some 5 stars down the stretch to get to a top 5 class? Let's see. Thursday, we have Cormani McClain, 5-star out of Lakeland, Florida, who's choosing between Alabama and the University of Florida. Most of the smoke, most of the drama, it's been saying that he lands at the University of Florida. We keep him home. We'll see on Thursday. But that'll be a great start to just get into that area where you close the gap to Georgia, because that's what this is all about. Getting top 5 classes, getting that blue chip ratio higher, closes the gap to Georgia. So Cormani McClain decides on Thursday. Another decision that's coming up is Caden McDonald, 6'3", 310-pound defensive tackle out of North Gwinnett, Georgia prospect. He's deciding on October 31st. He officially visited back in June 17th to be exact. Since then, he's visited Michigan, Ohio State, Oklahoma, and Clemson. I think his recruiting is coming down to us in Clemson. We'll see. 31st, that'll be a great addition to this class. A big need at defensive tackle. If you're watching any of the games, you know that that's a big need of ours. So Caden McDonald, look out for him coming out of Georgia. I like where we stand in his recruitment. Another big piece, 4-star kid. Nice little piece to add to this class. Next, also in the trenches on the other side of the ball, Samson Ukanulo. I'm pretty sure I'm saying his name wrong, but it's Samson Okunlola, offensive tackle out of Massachusetts, 6'5", 305-pound guy. I'm hearing he may take an unofficial visit for the South Carolina game, November 12th. We'll see. But offensive line is another big need for Rob Sell and those guys, Stapleton, the offensive line coaches. They need some bodies right now. If our class is missing anything right now, it's offensive lineman. I'm hearing good things about this kid. There's some smoke out there that we may be in it more than people are saying. So look out for Samson. Adding him will be a great piece. But these are the players that we got to get. I'm not saying we're getting absolutely everybody. I like where we're staying with these guys. But these are the players you have to land down the stretch to get to that top 5 class. Quay Russaw, 5-star defensive lineman out of Montgomery, Alabama. Him and his teammate, James Smith, who's a defensive tackle, 6'3", 295-pound defensive tackle, big guy. Both of these guys came for Friday Night Lights over the summer, enjoyed themselves. It's been a good track record in Bama as far as developing guys and getting them to the league. We'll see if we can get some of the studs out of Alabama. We've done a good job with Scooby Williams. The linebacker we got last cycle is escaping me right now. Then we had Kadarius Toney, LaMicah Pirine. We do a great job in Alabama with recruiting, developing guys. So we'll see if we can get some of their studs. This is how you get to a top 5 class. Some more possibilities out there is Desmond Ricks, 2024, previous 2024 defensive back, reclassified to 2023 on Saturday. Another 5-star. There is some smoke that him and Cormani may not play together. I don't know all the rumors about that, but reclassified. He just visited us on the LSU week. Has a great relationship with Corey Raymond since Corey was recruiting him at LSU. I like where we stand as a recruitment. He's at IMG, originally from Chesapeake, Virginia, so he's not a local kid. I think his recruitment is coming down to us. If I was to give him a top 4 right now, I would say us, LSU, Alabama. Let me see if a 4th one. I don't think Miami's in it. Of course, Miami's struggling right now. I don't think Miami, and just watching how Joseph Adai recruits, I don't think he could keep up with these guys. But that's who I would say leads for Ricks right now. Desmond Ricks, I would say LSU. I do like where we're standing his recruitment. He's visited us 3 times this year back in January. He came again for Friday Night Lights. And then, like I said, for the LSU game. So good traction there. He's saying the right things. We'll see if Corey Raymond can land him, but you got to land these type of guys. Also, Desmond Ricks, teammates with our current starting safety, Kamari Wilson, who just got the starting job. They both were at IMG. We also have Najai Harris, offensive lineman, committed to us. That's the offensive lineman for IMG. There's a relationship there. So some people in his ear. I like where we stand in his recruitment. If we could get him and Cremoni, man, forget about it. I don't care who you line up at wide receiver. We'll be able to do what we want to do on the defensive side of the ball because we lock down things on the outside, blitz, play man, not have to sit in cover 3 zones, et cetera, et cetera. But these are the type of guys you got to get. There's some smoke about Cedric Baxter, another guy entering, maybe into some flip conversations. He's committed to Texas back in August. I've been said on the roll-up a few times that I don't think he sticks. There's some smoke about him wanting to stay closer to home. We'll see. He has back-to-back visits to Florida State. He visited Florida State last week. He has an official visit coming up this week. He's in the flip conversation. When you're taking visits this late after reconfirming your commitment, you're on flip watch. We'll see if we can jump into that conversation. Hopefully, we can get him on campus before December, early signing day. We'll see. But these are the type of kids you got to land to close the gap, get a top 5 class. And this is the roadmap. It's the roll-up. It's the vibes. Going to Lakeland on Thursday. It's Money Day in Lakeland. We'll see who he decides on. A lot of roll-up content on the way. Like, subscribe. It's the vibes.